and he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back for another Madden 23 Commanders franchise gameplay. For those of you that are new to the channel, man, go ahead and do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of franchise gameplays here on the channel, and I would hate for you guys to miss out on a single episode. But for those of you who have been following this Washington Commanders franchise for a while now, we're now in week number 10, and the streak is still alive. Our Commanders are still sitting with a perfect record of 8-0 after taking on the Bills Mafia in week number 9 and beating them in what was a crazy game. For those of you guys that missed out on that video, do yourself a favor right now. It's showing up in the cards. Click that video, enjoy it, watch it, come back to this one. I promise you will not be disappointed. But for everybody else, it is week number 10, and this is a huge week for our Commanders. Quick recap though, Aaron Rodgers ended up winning Player of the Week honors for his amazing efforts. 515 yards passing, 5 passing touchdowns. Dude is the reason why we came back in that Bills game. I'll just go ahead and say it right now. But anyways, in all that effort, all those passing yards and passing touchdowns, we ended up triggering a breakout game for our running back, Antonio Gibson. This was something that I was hoping would happen this season, but I wasn't sure that it was going to happen, so that's why I said what I did say in that bye week video about Antonio Gibson. So now we had the chance to get him to superstar dev, and we're able to get him 3 rushing touchdowns or 150 yards receiving or rushing. So, like I said, man, this changes everything about Antonio Gibson. Previously, I was perfectly fine with letting him walk into free agency, but with the fact that we're going to have the chance to get him to superstar dev, yeah, I'm definitely going to go ahead and lock him in. He's a very young running back. Not the fastest, but a superstar running back is a superstar running back, dude. I mean, Antonio Gibson, just his archetype and everything is just sky's the limit. If we were able to really get him upgraded, and having him at superstar dev would really help us get him upgraded a lot faster. This dude, I'm telling you, he could be the best running back in franchise. This guy's literally going to be a menace. So we're going to go ahead and fully commit to that. Honestly, from my perspective, getting dev scenarios for running backs is not that hard at all, especially with Antonio Gibson. He already works very well within the flow of our offense, so it doesn't really feel like I'll have to change too much. The only thing that this does make me think about now is I have like an abundance at the running back position. So I have Antonio Gibson. I was only thinking about using Kenny McIntosh and Brian Robinson, but now with the fact that I'm going to be able to get Gibson to superstar, it makes me think that I really only need these 2 running backs, McIntosh and Gibson. So Brian Robinson Jr., I'll probably keep him on the roster for the rest of the season. I mean, in this league, the trading block is technically open, but I'm still probably going to hold on to him. I just feel like that's a smarter decision. Don't really like making trades this late in the season. I feel like that throws off team chemistry, but call it superstitious or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, on to today's opponent. The rookie CJ Stroud is going to be the starting quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks, who again come into today's matchup with a record of 4-4. Kenneth Walker is going to be the starting running back. Not the best numbers for him, but I think this Seahawks team is more passing, as they have Jacoby Myers, DK Metcalf, and Noah Fant leading the way in receptions for their team. Looking at their defense, nobody really jumps off the board here and just looks at me and says like, hey, watch out for me. I mean, Nwosu's leading them in tackles for losses. Bradley Chubb is the sack leader, but it looks like everybody gets a little piece of the quarterback. And then Tony Grimes is going to be the leading interception getter, but again, he's tied for first there with a couple other guys who have 4 as well. Grimes, I just wanted to check out his stats because this was one of the guys that I was looking at in the draft. I ended up going with Joey Porter Jr. because I think that the Seattle Seahawks ended up picking before me, but let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think that the Seahawks ended up better, or did we? Tariq Woolen is also going to be on that Seattle defense, and he's going to be one of those guys that we're going to have to game plan against him. Game plan is going to be to put Teddy Freeman on the field as much as possible, just in case. I have the feeling that he's going to match up with us by speed, so he's going to draw the assignment of Tariq Woolen. That's going to free up things for guys like Terry McLaurin and Tyler Harrell to get open. But enough of the scouting, enough of looking at their players. It's time to get onto the field and take on the Seahawks and get Antonio Gibson to superstar. The NFC East meets the NFC West in today's game from Landover, Maryland, as the hometown Commanders come in feeling better than ever, riding an 8-game win streak. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same for the Seattle Seahawks as they are trying to end the 4-game losing streak that they are currently on. Tyler Harrell is going to take this one from his own end zone, and that's where Washington is going to take over first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, getting him involved in this game early. That goes for a gain of only about 2 yards on the play. Second down and 7, it's another handoff to Antonio Gibson. He's able to turn that into a decent gain of about 4 yards. Gets us to a third down and 3. Play action fake this time to Gibson. Rodgers throwing. Rodgers is going to be intercepted by Jamal Adams. I don't know what happened there. Just did not see the ball hawking safety sitting there. And Aaron Rodgers, after throwing 5 touchdowns last week, throws a very uncharacteristic and just quite frankly an ugly interception on his first drive of the day. Second down to 8, Stroud's throwing it. He's going to be intercepted by Kendall Fuller. He gets the ball right back for the Washington Commanders offense to take over first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Antonio Gibson gets his number called yet again, has nice blocking, ends up crossing midfield, is going to be forced out of bounds at the 46-yard line. Nice run there by Antonio Gibson. 5 wide set here for Aaron Rodgers, looking to take a shot for Terry McLaurin. McLaurin's got it inside the red zone. He's going to be brought down at the 13-yard line. The first completion of the day for Aaron Rodgers, feeling the pressure here on first and 10 and just could not find anybody to throw that ball to. Ends up falling incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Rodgers in the shotgun formation, has a nice pocket, allows him to go through his reads, and Aaron Rodgers threads the needle in there to Terry McLaurin down to the 1-yard line. First down and goal from the 1-yard line. Handoff goes to Antonio Gibson. He's stumbling, bumbling, trying to get into the end zone, and Gibson is going to be stopped just at the goal line. No gain on the play. Second down and goal. Hurry up offense here for the Commanders, and the Seahawks go offsides there. We're going to replay this second down and goal situation from the 1-inch yard line basically. Handoff goes to Gibson, breaks a tackle, and Antonio Gibson finds his way into the end zone for his first touchdown of the day. 1 of 3 complete. Antonio Gibson is on his way to being a superstar, man. So like I said, Antonio Gibson and this offense, it does not really throw off the flow of things at all. I mean, if anything, you don't really ever see me put him at fullback. So just try to get a little bit cheesy there, call it whatever you want to. But hey, if it works, it works. First down and 10 now from the 29-yard line for C.J. Stroud. After throwing that interception previously, he hands the ball off to his superstar X-Factor running back Kenneth Walker. He's going to be stopped after a gain of only 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7 from the 31. Stroud looking to hand the ball off to Walker yet again. Finds a seam, throws the Commander off of him. Look at Walker showing the strength as he gets all the way up to the midfield mark. First down for the Seattle Seahawks as their running game is just really starting to take shape in this one. First and 10, looking to throw. Ends up finding his tight end, Noah Fant. He breaks a tackle on Noah Fant, gets a nice gain of 9 yards before he's pushed out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Second down and 1 for C.J. Stroud with both of his X-Factors in the backfield with him. Quick throw, looking for Noah Fant. He's got him on the corner route. Fant turns on the speed and gets away from Derek Forrester and has just enough to fall into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown. And with this field goal, it's going to tie things up at 7 apiece, man. A great drive, a great bounce back for the rookie C.J. Stroud. After throwing that interception on literally his first pass of the day, he came back and delivered a dot to his big tight end Noah Fant, got into the end zone, tied this game up. But hey, can he do it again, though, this Washington Commanders team? We learned a lot about him in last week's game. We know that we can get into the end zone really anytime we please, but only so many teams can compete with that type of scoring that our offense produces. Second down and 2 for Aaron Rodgers, feeling a little bit of pressure here. As his man Gibson wide open in the flats, but decides to go to the rookie Tyler Harrell, complete up to the 44-yard line. First down and 10 with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Rodgers looking to throw one more time. Looking to take a deep shot for Terry, and Terry McLaurin is unable to bring that one in. Terry McLaurin was just the king of the deep ball last week's game. Unable to bring that one in, though. Under pressure is Aaron Rodgers. Ends up finding Robert Tonyan complete. Tonyan breaking tackles, and he's fighting for extra yards as he gets all the way down to the 36-yard line. Oh my goodness, I just love having Aaron Rodgers on this team because just the abilities that this guy brings, the fact that he can stand strong in that pocket with the pressure in his face and just still deliver dots as he ends up finding Antonio Gibson on a nice little wheel route down to the 21-yard line. He's just he's just amazing, man. I just love Aaron Rodgers. I can't speak high enough about him. 1st and 10, handoff goes to Antonio Gibson, trying to get that second touchdown of the day as he shoves Falcons off of him, gets all the way down to the 5-yard line for a 1st down and goal situation. He gets his number called again, and Antonio Gibson gets in there this time untouched for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. And the extra point kick here from Joey Sly is going to be up and good. That's going to put the Washington Commanders up a full touchdown, and more importantly, that counter for Antonio Gibson to go to superstar dev is now sitting at 2 of the 3 touchdowns completed. So, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Just the running back dev scenarios, man, I just feel like those just work so naturally in the game. Like, it's not like a receiver that I have to get him 200 yards receiving, and I'm not like force feeding him. Like, it's literally just coming natural in the flow of the game, and Antonio Gibson's just putting in work. 2nd down and 10 from the 34-yard line after Kenneth Walker went nowhere on that run. Stroud back to throw, feeling the pressure here from Montez Sweat, and he's going to go down. Montez Sweat gets him for a huge loss of 14 yards on the play, backs him up to a 3rd down and 24. Washington sending the heat at him again. Here comes Sweat one more time, hitting him as he released this ball. And man, I'm sorry, rookie, but this defense that we got over here, there's some animals out here. They're going to be forced to punt this ball away here on 4th down and 24. Tyler Harrell's going to look for a decent return, ends up hitting the sideline and steps out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Decent return there from Harrell. 5 wide set here for Aaron Rodgers, looking to take a shot deep downfield. He's going for Terry McLaurin again. His first 2 were incomplete. This one is going to be complete as Terry McLaurin brings that one in at the 2-yard line, and it's Antonio Gibson's time to shine. 1st down and goal, handoff goes to Gibson, stumbles and hurdles his way into the end zone. Dev scenario complete. Antonio Gibson is now officially a superstar player, and my mind automatically just goes to how game-changing that is for our offense now, man. The fact that we have this many superstar players on this side of the football. Now, Antonio Gibson's archetype, he is more of a receiving back. So I was hoping to have his power upgraded a little bit more, because if you don't know already, one of the just OP abilities that you can get on a running back is that tank ability, but I need to have his power back status up a little bit higher than what it currently is. So like I said, he's more of a receiving back, but I can still put like all those different receiving abilities on him, like short in and short out elite on him. So he's still just going to be game changing in the passing game with Aaron Rodgers, man. 3rd down and 10. The passing game for CJ Stroud is not game changing, as this not even off the ground. DC is a no-fly zone. I guess the Seahawks did not get that memo. They're going to be forced to punt this ball back to the Washington Commanders. Here goes Tyler Harrell trying to make some more magic happen on the kickoff or the punt return. Doesn't get anything going there. And oh man, this is a scary set to see. We got Terry McLaurin lit up. We got Aaron Rodgers lit up. Aaron Rodgers couldn't find anybody. Ends up finding Teddy Freeman wide open underneath, and Teddy Freeman, oh, heads up there. Jamal Adams just took his head off, but not until he got down to the 28-yard line. 1st down and 10 for Rodgers, taking a shot for the end zone. And oh, what was that, man? That was a horrible throw. Aaron Rodgers underthrew the pass there for Terry McLaurin, who had double me activated. If you just gave him a ball that he could jump up and go get, that was just going to be bag city. 2nd down to 14 after the turnover. Handoff goes to Kenneth Walker. Tries to find some open running room. Ends up getting brought down at the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Hurry up offense here for the Seattle Seahawks. CJ Stroud in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Looking for something deep downfield to pick up the 1st down. He's firing into double coverage, and that ball's going to be intercepted by Derek Forster. The rookie just felt the pressure, felt like he had to step up and make a big play for his team, and let you know that was not the play to be made. 1st down and 10 as Aaron Rodgers is back on the field, letting the offense fly as he ends up finding Teddy Freeman underneath for the 1st down to the 39-yard line. 2 catches for 47 yards for Teddy Freeman. Dude is game-changing also. That 98 speed ain't no joke. You really don't want to get caught pressing someone like him. 2nd down and 4 from the 33-yard line. Hurry up offense for the Commanders. Play action fake for Aaron Rodgers. Looking to go deep downfield. Has Tyler Harrell. Look at the route ran by the rookie. Tyler Harrell gets into the end zone for a 38-yard touchdown. And oh my gosh, the display of route running put on by the rookie Tyler Harrell on that post corner was just beautiful. He just left the cornerback in his dust and easily got into the end zone and helped the Commanders increase their lead to 21 points here before the halftime break with 46 seconds. Just enough time for them to do something crazy. And C.J. Stroud throws up another one. It's going to be intercepted by Percy Butler. In his defense, man, that's a scary sight to see. The entire defensive line was lit up, and he just had to hurry up and release that ball as Rodgers is hit as he tried to release that one for a wide open Terry McLaurin. And unfortunately, that's going to knock Terry out of the zone. 2nd down and 10, and Rodgers still is locked in, though. Ends up finding Robert Tonyan underneath, who makes the grab, picks up 15 yards, and then smartly gets out of bounds at the 39-yard line, preserving 33 seconds and all 3 timeouts. Man in motion is going to be Tyler Harrell. Gets a nice block there from Gibson. Another one from De'Ami Brown. Harrell's on the sideline. He's going to be chopped down at the 17-yard line. That's where Washington's going to use their first of 3 timeouts. 1st down and 10 from the 17-yard line for Aaron Rodgers. Feeling the pressure, going for Robert Tonyan underneath, makes the grab inbounds at the 8-yard line. And yeah, we were going to go hurry up offense, but we said, you know what, smart thing to do would be call the timeout. 11 seconds left on the clock. Rodgers looking to throw, going for Antonio Gibson, makes the grab, steps out of bounds at the 4-yard line, leaving 7 seconds left on the clock. More time for us to get in the end zone. Rodgers goes right back to Antonio Gibson, getting his first receiving touchdown of the day. What a day for Antonio Gibson. 4 touchdowns on the day, 3 on the ground, 1 through the air. This guy is just unstoppable, and the Commanders team in general is just unstoppable now, man. A 28-point lead here with 4 seconds left before the halftime break. Seattle just definitely going to be looking to get out of this one, but they're going to take a knee in the end zone with Kelly, bring C.J. Stroud back out onto the field for one more chance. He's hit. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be scooped up there from Kenneth Walker, and the Seattle Seahawks are able to survive into the halftime break only with the 28-point deficit, because it looked like things were about to get a little bit worse. If we had a scoop of score before halftime to make it 35 points, oh my goodness. Good news is for the Seahawks, you at least get the ball to start off here in the second half. Bad news is we have all three X factors on defense lit up. DK Metcalf makes his first catch of the day, gets all the way up to the 40-yard line or 39-yard lines where they're going to mark him down. They knocked one guy out of the zone. That's going to be Montez Sweat, but we still have Jonathan Allen and Davis lit up, and Stroud's taking a shot downfield. He's going to be intercepted again, this time by Benjamin St. Juice. St. Juice is off on the return, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 49-yard line, getting the ball right back for this Commanders offense. And you guys know how the drill is. I mean, we're up huge. We're up 28 points. League rules. We're just going to go ahead and just chill out, put chew clock on, and run the ball as much as possible. You know, just really start to stat pad with Antonio Gibson, who has already had just an amazing day. Already has the 4 touchdowns. Doesn't really have much yardage, though, to go along with them. So, you know, get him a little bit of stats, possibly get him a Player of the Week honors for next week, and we'll see what we're able to do. 2nd down and 8 from the 37-yard line. Shotgun formation here for Aaron Rodgers, looking to set up the screen to Antonio Gibson. He makes the catch. Antonio Gibson cuts this one up inside and is able to get almost to the first down. Probably could have stuck it a little bit more outside and picked up the first down with ease, but again, I'm not really trying to run the score up on dude right now. Really, I just wanted to run as many plays as possible, hurry up and get out of here, and just pick up a little bit of yardage here and there along the way. 1st down and 10, jet sweep goes to Tyler Harrell, tries to break a tackle. He does, and Tyler Harrell's going to be brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions for Aaron Rodgers. Not the best stat line I've ever seen from him, especially going off of last week's game, but it is what it is. 3rd down and 3, we're going to keep it on the ground, and the Seahawks knew what was coming. Gibson ends up going backwards on the play. 4th down and 6, we're going to go ahead and kick the field goal here with Joey Slide. It is going to be up and good. Officially a 31-point lead for the Washington Commanders at the 101 mark in the 3rd quarter. And the Seahawks get the ball back, and really at this point, man, their offense has not shown us that they can really move the ball against us consistently. I almost want to call it a fluke, that first touchdown of the day, but it is what it is. We just made the adjustments necessary, and I mean, it's never easy to play with a rookie quarterback. C.J. Stroud is just definitely struggling against this pressure, and this defensive line, man, they're just straight up eating against this offensive line as Stroud's throwing into triple coverage yet again. Joey Porter Jr. is just allergic to the ball, I guess, just decided to swat that one away. 3rd down and 10, taking a shot deep downfield for DK Metcalf, and Derek Forster was in the vicinity, able to swat that ball away. 4th down and 10, why not? You're down 31 points. They're going to go for it again. Pressure's coming through, but it's being picked up, and oh my goodness, CJ Stroud threw it into coverage yet again, got away with throwing a potential interception, and we're just going to take over possession of the ball at the 13-yard line. Gibson has a highway into the end zone, but falls down at the 4-yard line. And the Seahawks user just goes ahead and messages me. He's like, yo, this game is just getting out of hand now. You clearly got this. Can I just go ahead and quit? And I mean, I'm all for it. I'm fine with him quitting because I already got my depth scenario, so it is what it is. I went ahead and let him go ahead and quit out the game. But a quick look here at the stats just to see the damage that we were able to do in the 3 quarters that we played. 300 yards passing for Aaron Rodgers, 105 yards receiving for Terry McLaurin. I really wish he would have at least caught one of those other 2 passes that he had a chance at before. Just would have really just made his stats look that much better. Interceptions-wise, looked like everybody literally got a piece of CJ Stroud, the rookie. But more importantly, this is what we want to see, man. We want to see, did we get the depth scenario? And of course we got it. This guy delivered. He over-delivered. 4 touchdowns for Antonio Gibson. He is now officially a superstar player on this team. And now comes the fun part, man. It's time to put some abilities on him. So like I said, he is a elusive style running back, a receiving back. And I would really love to put Tank on him, but he's just not high enough in the power rating to get Tank just yet. So that's something I would have to work on if I really want. And I really don't know if I want to dedicate all of his points to getting just that one ability. I had to get him up to 80 power back. So is it worth it? I don't know. That'd be basically his next 9 attribute points that I'd be adding to it. So right now we're just going to add that one probably onto the receiving. We're going to put probably short and elite on him. I feel like that's just going to be the best ability to use on him, since I do have hot route master on Aaron Rodgers. Being able to put him on like those Texas routes or end routes in general would just completely destroy any linebacker that feels like they can guard or wants to attempt to try to guard Antonio Gibson. But anyways, that's all I got for you in today's video. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe for more Washington franchise gameplays, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.